Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're well. If you're joining now, have I got a label on my... This is really weird in this shirt. I love this shirt. It's one of my favourite gym shirts. But the label is like back here and it's really big. It's like a big old label. The more you know. But yes, I hope everyone's well. If you're joining now, this is at the very beginning of the live stream. I'm very late. Hello, Holly. Yes, sorry, I'm doing a live stream without you because I'm literally not here for long at all. Otherwise, I would have attacked you. What time is it for you? It is 7:53, nearing 7:54, which means there's only 6 minutes till the podcast. And boy, is it a good one. I'm very excited about this week's episode, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. Exciting times, exciting stuff. Did you figure out the circle cards? I've had a go with them. I didn't really try any tricks though. I haven't had time. I've been very, very busy this week, so apologies. Been a lot going on. Is the podcast about how cool I am? No, Holly. Unfortunately, that didn't come up, although I'm sure it will at some point. Thank you, Laurel, for whatever that was. I went from this could be something, I guess it's something. It's 21st century love. Someone asked what the podcast name was. 13 Again podcast. Or just type in Max and Harvey podcast and I'm sure it will come up as well. It's on YouTube. It's only on YouTube, just so everyone knows. And Sadie asked what I think about the new Monsters Inc. ride, so of course I'm going to talk about that. It's very cool. It's cool that Disney have never done an inverted coaster before. For anyone who has no idea what I'm talking about, an inverted coaster is where you sit, but your legs are like dangling and the track is above you. So it's like hanging, sort of, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to think of some examples around the world. I only really know the UK ones' names off by heart. So obviously you've got the Nemesises. You've got that one at Park Asterix, which I've forgotten the name of now, which is really bad of me, but it's like Egyptian themed. Osiris, something like that. And Vampire is a Vekoma. You know what? Vampire is actually the closest ride, I believe, to what they're building at Disney, but it'll be a way better version. The podcast is called 13 Again. 13 Again podcast is with Tilly and Max, and I'm Harvey. And that's also my usernames. So there you go. Kill two birds with one stone. What have you been up to today? I've been very busy. I've been sorting a lot of stuff for the podcast. Also just doing a lot of personal maintenance stuff like shopping and all that jazz. It's been a long day, and then I'm going out later to see some friends. So that isn't that nice. Your hair looks weird. Yeah, I had it cut yesterday, so it's very short. Sorry for anyone that I'm scarring with that, but it will grow. Don't worry. Love you too, Chloe May. What do you listen obsessively lately? You know what? Kid Rain's new song, 21st Century Love. What a good song. I really like that song. And I've been listening to a few others as well. I can't think off the top of my head what I've been listening to, but some stuff here and there. There's that new song by Biba Doobie, I think. Is it new? I can't remember what it's called. The United match, that was yesterday. Unless you're talking about a different United. I was with Sky Sports yesterday watching the United game. I'll have you know. Do I like Benson Boone? Yes. He's a very, very talented performer. What should I comment on the podcast? I need ideas. No. Tilly, unfortunately, has passed away. It was a shame. She'd gone too soon. She had so much potential left, but unfortunately that's why she's not here. Sad times. Fly high, Tilly. When will your podcast be aired? In 2 minutes. What a jump of energy. It's just like talking about that and then 2 minutes in the podcast. I went from this could be something, I guess it's nothing. It's 21st century love. Straight to divorce. Big out my stuff. Thank you, Debbie. And David. I'll see if anyone else has been gifting as well. I've been really crap with that, sorry. Ellie as well, and Heidi. I saw someone comment Harvey best from the gang, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Sadie, you said do 4 chords or else. Listen, I don't know why I always listen to you on the live streams. I would do a 4 chords. I would orchestrate a 4 chords, but I frankly don't think a lot of people care anymore. I think if we did it a bit more like professionally, it would maybe be a bit more interesting to people. But it's not got the same ring to it anymore as it once did. Also, the podcast is out in 15 seconds. So everyone do it for the OGs. Yeah, we should do it for the OGs, really. We'll get around to it at some point, I'm sure. I think Max and I are just constantly in a state of like brain rot, and sometimes because what we never sort of properly explain, we have explained it before, like it is difficult, we've explained that, but like doing a 4 chords, I genuinely think is one of the most, and it's not like I'm not saying I don't like it, it is one of the most mentally draining things I've ever really had to do. Because every time, even if you're singing the same songs you've sung before, which we often do, we're often lazy with it as well. Like, we'll do the same songs we've done. But it's really tricky to get into that mindset of quickly changing the song every, 20 seconds to 30 seconds. It's not impossible, and it's not the hardest thing ever. But in terms of, brain usage and or capacity, it's a tough one. So, yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll do it at some point. So here we go. The podcast is out. Tilly's dream first date. You heard it here first, folks. Hello, Luca. That's for you, that right there. Thank you, Debbie. One of these for you. Someone just commented Max's segments are so funny. I actually have bad news for you. We haven't axed Max's segment. That's not what this is. We have re-evaluated Max's segment for future episodes, and it will keep changing, it will keep evolving, but I hate Max so much that we decided we were going to sort of try and shake things up and keep things fresh so that he's not just constantly asking whether or not we think we could fight a bear, because that seems to be a recurring theme. But yes, please go watch the podcast. It's out now. We talk about Tilly dating, which is, oh boy, is it fun. And it was really hard to get that information out of her as well. So go and check it out. Go leave a comment. I'll be checking the comments. I'll be reading them. I'll be responding to them. And yeah, I hope you all have a blessed evening. A lovely Saturday evening. I frankly wish I was staying at home and chilling, but I'm not. And it's going to probably kill me, and I won't wake up tomorrow morning. So yeah, thanks all for sticking around just for this brief bit of the live stream. And to be honest, I wanted to go live because I want to try and go live as much as possible before a podcast, sorry. But today was tricky. That's why I've only been here for 10 minutes, because I've been so all over the place today. We had to re-export the podcast last minute because of a mistake and re-upload it, and I was stressed. So anyway, Thanks all for watching. Go watch the podcast. Love you all. Spread the word. Share it with people. Send it to people that you think are going to want to watch it. Make sure that everyone sees it that needs to see it. It's on YouTube, for anyone who doesn't know. It's on YouTube. It's the 13 Again podcast. And go watch all of them. Binge watch every single episode. It'll probably take you a good few hours, but I mean, it would take you at least 6 hours. Maybe 7, maybe 8. I don't know. I'd have to work it out. But yeah, anyway, lots of love. Hope you're all well. Stay safe. And I'll see you in a bit. Go watch the podcast. Go watch the podcast. Go watch the podcast. Go.